Responded and located 4 victims, 3 of which were deceased at the scene, and 1 who was critically injured and transported. The suspect fled the scene prior to law enforcement's arrival. The description was quickly released to the additional responding units, and the vehicle was encountered by a Maryland State Police trooper. And that encounter happened in the area of Mapleville Road and Mount Etna Road. Gunshots were exchanged between the suspect and the trooper. Both were injured and transported for medical treatment. Multiple federal agencies, including the FBI and ATF, have responded to assist in this investigation. There's no confirmed active threat to the community in reference to this incident, and more information will be released as the investigation continues.
The suspect, did he work at this facility? Like, what's the relationship between the suspect and this facility?
As you can imagine, this is an ongoing investigation. I know everything that we currently don't have the information to release at this time.
Did the shooting happen inside the factory, and were 4 victims employees of the factory?
In reference to employment and whatnot, I don't have that to confirm. That's something that we're going to go back and be able to get that question answered for everybody. And the exact location of where on the property it happened, I don't have that to report right now.
Can you say anything about a possible motive, or if there was any kind of warning ahead of time that this person was going to do something or anything like that, any calls?
In reference to the suspect, any possible motives, like I said, this is an ongoing investigation. This incident just happened at 2:30 this afternoon. Our investigators are working diligently to get those questions answered, but I do not have them for release currently.
Do you have the suspect's name, and is he from this area?
I do not have information to release to you about the suspect currently. I do not have age, name, sex to release on the suspect. I can say the suspect was a male.
What are the conditions of the trooper and the suspect?
Any questions in reference to the incident between the trooper and suspect out at Mapleville Road have to be directed to the Maryland State Police Public Information Officer. They are going to be handling the follow-up information in reference to that portion of this incident. Any questions in reference to the hospital status will have to be directed to Meritus Medical Center.
Can you say what was going on inside the business at that time at 2:30 in the afternoon? Would it have been busy with employees and business activity?
In reference to what business was being conducted at that time, who was there, those are pieces of the puzzle that our investigators are currently putting together right now.
Any idea at least who fired first?
Any questions in reference to the incident involving the trooper will have to be directed to Maryland State Police.
You know, obviously there have been a lot of mass shootings that have been happening all across the country, and we have when it happens, you know, in a small town like this one. You know, as somebody in law enforcement, what do you make of this?
My job right now is to report to you and the community the facts of what we're handling right now. Opinions and things like that I'm not going to go into, because that is not my job. My job right now is to let the community know, let you guys know what happened and where we're at currently with the investigation, and to continue to brief you as we go through, because like I said, this is an ongoing investigation. Our detectives are working diligently to put the pieces of the puzzle together so we're able to fill the community in on what happened.
Any message to at least the community? I understand there was a shooting outside the strip mall yesterday. The idea of, you know, you have 2 back-to-back incidents like this. At least any message you'd like to relate to that?
I can tell you the incidents are not related. Okay, and any active threat to our community in reference to this incident, there is none.
Can you say what kind of gun or guns was armed with?
No, that's not information that I have to release at this time. Like I said, this is an ongoing investigation. This is very early in the investigation, so I've given the information that we have to release. We will put out more information at a later time as well.
Can you provide information on the victims as to 3 are dead, either male, female, approximate ages that died?
I don't have that currently. That's something we can try to work on for follow-up. Okay.
Is Maryland State Police here?
Maryland State Police is not at this site, but they're at their barrack. Okay. Like I said, we will follow up and release more information as we go through. I appreciate everyone's patience as we go through and we put the information together and get it out to you. So thank you.